Ladies and gentlemen, Ash-squiggles.
I'm just starting from the beginning. Okay. You know the fucking vibes. Ash-squiggles out here. It's the Ashvin Show, Season 7, Episode 6. Squicks. Get it? Cause squiggles. We out here. Got a great show for y'all tonight. You don't even know what's up. Y'all don't even know. It's the Ashvin Show. Oh, it's the Ashvin Show. Oh, I thought it went to the chorus. Man, alright, ready? Ashvin Show. Ashvin Show. Ashvin Show live right now. Season 7, Episode 6. Who we got on the show? Well, you gotta find out. Ashvin Show. Ashvin Show. Season 7, Episode 6. Season 7, Episode 6. Starting now. I really thought that beat was gonna drop a lot quicker. Welcome back to the Ashvin Show. Thank you, Ash-squiggles, for that performance. What would we do without you? You know the vibes. We out here, Season 7, Episode 6. Wait, that cannot be right. Season 7, Episode 6. There's no way it's fucking Episode 6. We just started. Alright, right. So the premiere, yeah, Sammy and Tori, that's correct. Okay, Daniel, Episode 2, yeah, 50th episode. Sorry, Georgie. Alright, fine. Kelly and Ryan, last week, yeah, okay. Last week, Digital Marvin Kristoff episode, now available on YouTube. Oh my god, yeah! This is the 6th episode! Oh my god. How many are left? Well, as always, who cares about that? We got the best co-host we could find, Georgios Kalagropoulos.
Yo,
Georgie,
what's up?
How are you doing?
Good, how about you, Ashvin?
I'm good. I realize I don't say your last name that much on the show.
No.
It's always Georgi Check In, not Georgios Kalagropoulos Check In. How you doing, Georgie?
Doing good, how about you?
I'm chilling. You sound a little congested.
I am, bro. I'm trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, you've been using Vicks?
Vicks, I've been using Flonase, I've been using Zyrtec.
I'm actually coming off a sinus infection. I really hope the two aren't related. Maybe I got you sick.
No, I think it was the change of the weather, low-key, though.
That's
I
what got
always
me
get sick,
though, I think, at
bro,
first.
whenever that shit happens.
Yeah, I've been taking mad NyQuil. I'd have the same. I also
You take NyQuil?
Yeah, NyQuil at night. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not been brushing my teeth at night this year, and I just started doing that again.
I was about to say I do not brush my teeth. I was about to be like,
No. I brush my teeth.
Bitch.
But I just started brushing my teeth at night again. For some reason, I just stopped. So I have a routine. I do my NyQuil, then I do my brushing, then I do my Vicks, and I also started using my mouth guard because my jaw has been swelling up for some fucking reason. So I'm stressed. But anyway.
Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, just imagine a chipmunk, because that's literally how fucking Ashvin comes in.
Sometimes my jaw will look a little bit like a chipmunk. Yeah, whatever. But Georgie, how you doing? Did you tune into last week's episode?
There was no episode.
Yeah, there was. It was on YouTube. It was the Marvin Kristoff special.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
You did. Nice. What'd you think?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it personally because I didn't film that with you. Sorry. I feel like it would have been weird to have a co-host on the one-on-one interview. You'd just be sitting right behind me.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I thought it worked out because we got to see a show, right?
We did.
We didn't have to do that. There's something so Georgie goes to theater school, so we always get these free fucking Broadway show tickets all the time, and I hate when they're on a Wednesday because then we have to give up our show. And this one worked out. And what show did we see last week?
Well, Spam-a-lot.
Spam-a-lot. What did you think of Spam-a-lot?
I really liked it. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, I fucking loved it. I'm like, oh my god, it was so good. Like, I would give up the show any week to watch Spam-a-lot. I'm sorry. I know it's like the final season. I should cherish these last couple episodes.
I feel like that's how the last Ashvin show should be. We should rewrite.
Spam-a-lot?
And just
Ash-a-lot. Oh, you might have cooked with that one, Georgie. You might have cooked. I have been starting to think about that, like, because we're working on a Live 5 right now, for those of you who don't know. We just started. We're in full swing production, like, beginning. Right, Georgie?
Yeah, and we might lose somebody, so you know
Shut
what?
Up. I'm not even manifesting that. But I got to also start thinking about the final episode, because that happens after. But, like, that can't just be, like, a regular fucking episode.
It's going to be Ash-a-lot.
Don't forget there's also the final Georgie show coming up.
Is that before or after the live?
What do you want? Do you want it to be before or do you want it to be after?
I don't fucking know.
I low-key think we might do after just because this live is so dramatic.
Yeah.
It'll be like the week right after or something.
Oh my god, yes.
And it's
I can just talk about like all the stress you caused in my life. Yeah, let's do that.
Good. Well, how besides that, how have you been? This third time I've asked you.
Good.
All right, well, I have one other question for you, and it's the question I love to ask you. Georgie, who's on mic 3?
We have Justin-terview.
Yes, Justin. How are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Put your mic a little closer to you. The smaller thing. You can move the circle on. Yeah. Justin. I feel like before I address who you are, I need to address something else. You are an enemy amongst these battlegrounds, would you say? You go to NYU, man. I'm saying that you go to NYU before I say how we know each other. We go to Pace. Is this something I'm making up, or is there beef between NYU and Pace?
You know there's never been beef.
Oh, really? Because what I've heard is that NYU kids call the Pace kids the NYU rejects. And yes, I got rejected from NYU. And yes, I am the one who likes to say that around here. But still, that doesn't prove anything. Georgie, didn't you get rejected from NYU?
I didn't apply to NYU.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Well, I definitely did. But anyway, let's talk about people who got accepted in NYU. Justin, welcome to the Ashvin Show. I'm so happy.
Me.
What is your relationship to the Ashvin Show and the Ashvin? You can talk about the Ashvin first if you want.
I know Ashvin. Like, we played kids soccer together, and like, realistically, it doesn't get much deeper than that. Like,
no, like me, I don't think y'all understand. We played like second grade recreational soccer, and I don't know. Based off my memories, I remember that me and you, we were like Lionel Messi and Mbappe. You didn't think I knew that, huh? You didn't think I knew those names, huh?
You kind of cooked with that one. That was an apt analysis.
No, my stat line was like 0 points for. I don't think I played soccer for. I think like 6 or 7 years. Never scored a goal.
Oh, nah. In rec soccer, in fact, I just got good at soccer this year. Just learned how to play. In fact, I just learned how to play FIFA.
Oh, I used to play FIFA when I had an Xbox, but are you good at soccer or no? You were.
Now I'm tough. Now I can do a rainbow. Now I'm legitimate.
What's a rainbow?
It's what. It's not something for a radio show.
Is that when you kick the ball like 1 and 2 and 2 like with
Nah. I'm ass at that. That's not me. It's when you have the ball and you sort of flick it behind you over your head.
Because it's a rainbow. That's fire.
Yeah.
I remember once. This is not when we played together. We played together early in the career.
Yeah.
And then we didn't see each other for like 5 years, and we met up again in 7th grade. But then I think 6th grade, my final season, I remember. This is when I knew I was done because I was like running. I was like, I'm gonna score this. And then I go to kick it, and it wasn't far enough, so someone thought I was passing it to them, and that's the only thing on my stat line, 1 assist. And I was like, you know what? That's my legacy. I'm good. Messi's retiring. I'm out. I did it. My 1 assist, and that's all I needed. But no, then in 7th grade, we met each other. Shout out. You know who I'm about to shout out? Which teacher?
Shout out. Who?
Miss Francis, bro.
Oh, you cooked with that one. You cooked with that one.
Georgie?
Which one was that?
She was the
What'd she teach?
lovely. She teaches literacy. I had her with Malia Joy Moon. It was me, you, Malia Joy Moon, Rosie.
Yeah.
She don't get her last name. It was all of us. We would chill into that class. Fucking that guy Matt was in there. Remember Matt Furlong?
Oh, yeah.
He's not listening. I can name drop him. I think like Jessica was in that class. Another friend of the show's like.
Oh, 6th grade? No, I had Miss Seggio.
7th grade. It was when we went to the new school. We left Seggio and we went to the next school. I don't think you were in our class.
No,
though.
I wasn't.
This is when we had like
Mr. Porter.
Oh no, that was history.
Mr. Porter.
No, he was English.
Was he English?
Yeah.
No, he was history. He was
history in the high school. Yeah.
In the high school. I'm talking about in middle school.
I know. I don't think he teaches. Anyway, but we had Miss Francis's class, and I remember that 7th grade was a really transformative year for me. I don't know about y'all, but that's when I met that's when me and you became closer friends. That's when I met like Marcus and all that. That's actually when me and Georgie started reconnecting, because me and Georgie also met around 2nd grade, and then didn't really talk until like 7th grade. So that's a formative year, and that's when I met Justin. And do you remember 3 words? Happily never after.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. I feel like I still got the shirt. Yeah.
Is that your only theatrical credit?
Yeah, absolutely.
It is your one and only theatrical credit. Justin, never a performer, never. But I mean, you play instruments. You're incredibly musically talented.
Thank you.
But 7th grade, I wrote a show with Marcus Ramos, friend of the show.
Were you not in Annie with us?
No.
No.
I have like vivid memories with Justin in the show.
I think I was at a party.
Yeah, he was.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was like you, Rosie. There's always extensions of people who weren't at rehearsals that would come to the party after.
Oh yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, we get out of rehearsal at 4. Party starts at 5. Come at like 5:15. Boom, you'd be there. It would be lit. But I remember someone dropped out to be the genie, and I was like, Justin, like, you down to be the genie? I remember your costume was like my mom's graduation gown because it was blue, and it was so. I remember you had like part of one song, and of course you were a little nervous because you've never really sang on stage before.
Yes, I'm so glad you're admitting this now. Like
and
before,
I fucked you up, Loki. Like, we didn't practice that much. I was like, we got it. It was very much like the Live Lives are. I always think about
that was the first iteration of the Live Lives, and
like,
it has not gotten better from there.
I think it got a little bit better in the
legality wise, yeah.
Legality?
It's fine, dude.
That one, but for the Ashvin show live, legally maybe not. Like, but I remember it was just so lit, and Justin, you had the first verse, and I had the second verse. I remember you were so nervous, rightfully so. You sped through your verse.
Oh, absolutely.
I was like, fuck. When's my entrance? Couldn't figure it out. Marcus grabs the script out of my hands because no one wanted to be off book, and he throws it on the ground. He says, "I'm done," and he walked off stage, and I was like, "All right, that's the end of this scene." And that truly was the first live. You're right. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember there was 3 rehearsals, and then we went up,
no,
and I literally
like
remember there was a dance scene. And Ash was like, get off, you're not in this. And I was like, what?
Yeah, because Georgie.
I was so confused with what the fuck was going on.
Georgie, so in that show, I think there was like 12 leads. It was like an ensemble show because it was like 6 heroes, 6 villains, 1 ensemble member. Georgie. And I remember, there was more ensemble members, but they kept getting pulled up because people kept dropping out because I was being so, like, it was so last minute, blah, blah, blah. I remember one girl, this is back when, like, anxiety wasn't really that popular. Like, and she was saying, like, this shit makes me so anxious. And I was like, what does that even mean?
Like, when Marcus started choking in rehearsal about this.
Yeah, oh my god. And it was Ursula, he wanted, like, bubble effects for the show. So he put, like, soap on his mouth and he started choking. Like, oh my god, it's crazy. But Justin, be honest with me. Have you ever listened to the Ashvin show or watched a clip?
Yeah, being from NYU and all, one of the most valuable lessons was preparation. And so I was copping today, and as I was on the subway back, because I was like, if I go there and I don't have an episode to quote, I'm gonna look stupid when he asks this as a second question. And so yes, I absolutely have watched an episode of the Ashvin show.
Well, what's your favorite episode?
I'd say the episode I watched today. Not necessarily watched. Listen to. Yeah. Listen to.
Of course.
We say stream on Spotify.
Yup.
But the what's it called? The Valentine's Day episode. The one with Danny, I think.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Season 6 of the Hat. He's actually the most featured guest we've ever had.
Yes.
And
I do know that.
He writes a lot of the big shows that we do. The one that I was telling you about, he wrote it. But shout out to Dan. That's awesome. Well, you finna learn even more today. So are you excited? Should we start the show?
Yeah.
Let's start the show. Guys, I'm a man. I know. I have such a feminine vibe. Some people could be confused. And, being a man is cool, I guess. I've been a dude I've been a dude my whole life, all right? And I'm not like a dude. I literally just got into basketball. And I can't play, I just watch. And, I'm not afraid to say it. Y'all can tell. I'm a little zesty. You know what they used to call me back in the day? They used to call me the court zester. You know what that means, Georgie? The court zester.
Not Zesta, but court gesture, yes.
Yeah, and then I'm zesty, so I'm the court zesta.
Oh, wow.
It's like Wizard of Oz. Same thing, but that's also me. Just want to check. But no, yeah, I'm a man. I'm just Ken, whatever. But you know, it's March. It's Girls Month. If you're listening and you've ever wondered, if you've ever, sorry, this is funny. If you're listening and you've ever wronged a chica, I call upon thee to zell a different chica. Because come on, it's Women's Month and that's the least you could do. And you know, every year in Women's Month, I always do my regular Women's Month reflection. Am I written by a woman? Am I doing enough for women? Have I listened to Women by Harry Styles? Sidebar, y'all remember in season 3 when we had only women guests the month of March? Georgie, you remember that? Yeah. Pepper Charm remembers. This Women's Month, though, I've low-key realized that being a girl kind of sounds lit. Like, obviously, I'm not talking about, like, menstruation, centration, or whatever the fuck. That shit sucks. But, like, besides that, I don't know, man. Like, Women's kind of seems lit. I watched Barbie again over the weekend, and I want to be in that montage at the end. They all seem like they're having so much fun. She's holding that old lady's hands. Like, I don't know. Being pregnant also seems a little cool. Like, I wish I was a seahorse, but if I was a girl, I think that I would have a lot of fun. I do low key. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think I'd be a little slutty if I was a girl. I'm just putting it out there. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Trust, I'd be safe, but like, come on. I want to understand Megan Thee Stallion's music in a different way. I want to be a hottie. And I'm not delusional. I obviously understand that being a woman comes with a lot of hardships. I know it's like expensive and there's like discrimination or whatever, and obviously men are weird and creepy, right, Georgie?
Men are weird and creepy.
But like, I'm not gonna lie, if I was a woman, I would instantly support the Second Amendment, which actually brings me to my main point. I have a couple of policy suggestions that I think we should enact because it's Women's History Month. Georgie, just make sure you text Joe Biden's chief of staff and make sure he's listening tonight.
Got it.
Woman decree number 1. I think the Second Amendment should only count for women. Women need guns, and only women are the only people who need guns. Because, think about it. Justin, who do you trust more with a gun? Taylor Swift or Bill Cosby?
I'm gonna have. Yo, why would you even put me in that position?
Who do you trust more with a gun?
Yeah, nah.
They're not gonna use it, but just to have a gun in their pocket.
Okay, yeah.
You want Bill Cosby having a gun or Taylor Swift?
Bill Cosby, you know, he's in jail. He can't have a gun.
He actually got out.
He got what?
The Philadelphia Supreme Court let him out like 2 years ago.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that, but like I dissociated from it.
Yeah, supposedly it was something like legally.
I read it as he died. I thought
no,
he was dead.
He got out.
It was like a fucked up reason too. It's like they used the wrong font. They used papyrus instead of like Times New Roman, and he got kicked out. Like literally some bullshit reason like that.
Yeah, but just off of that, he can't win this debate.
So
for sure, Taylor Swift.
T Swift. Exactly. Women should have guns. There's not a single reason why women shouldn't have guns. And if I was a woman, I'd just shoot any guy who looked at me wrong. And this brings me to my next one. Woman decree number 2. Women should be allowed to get away with murder. I'll say it. I feel like there are very little reasons why a woman would need to murder someone that's not like justified. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna trust them. If I hear like, hey, yo, you heard Linda shot Johnny, and be like, what did Johnny do? Like, yeah, and sure. think about a murder for a second, right? Everyone, Georgie, Justin, close your eyes. A murder is happening in front of you.
Bet.
What's the gender of the guy holding the gun?
Man.
Justin.
Shady man.
Exactly. How many school shooters are women? Supposedly only one. Her name is Brenda. Shout out to you, Brenda.
Is it really?
No, don't shout out Brenda.
So, I mean, I want to be on her good side. I don't know.
Wait, so are you validating
No.
I'm just saying, it's good to have representation. So
But
everyone should be
women.
able to murder except Brenda. She's already done it.
Nah, they're cooking. They're cooking us on that.
Yeah. He's
not lying.
He said, I
The
trust
only
women
one.
who shoot.
My name is Ashvin Kapoor, and I approve this message. We got a great show for y'all. Justin, how do I say your last name again?
Kahagi.
Justin Kahagi is here. Stick around. We're going to play a song and play a game right after that. Justin, what song should we play today? Actually, no, Justin, I have a song for you.
Oh,
you know,
right.
Justin, what you know about 4 Bats?
Oh, of course I know.
Everyone knows 4 Bats. You know the 4 Bats Drake song?
Yeah.
This is the 4 Bats Drake song.
Say
Stick
that.
around. We got a lot of great stuff. Ashvin Show Season 7, Episode 6.
I'll come and slap by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. Buy honey for your fucking ass. Too early fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up down them stairs. I buy you shit because you wear it, and plus because you know I care. Bitch, you know you love it here, that's why you keep on coming there. Your nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but now he look too weird, baby. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair.
I'll come and slide by 8 p.m.
What did I do to deserve you? Don't even know what I did. Been praying on this since a kid. I guess it's just luck if you say so. How you get all of that body and face though? What kind of water they serving in clay cold? This is me talking, it's not DNA ho. Ready to pop out, but we gotta lay low. I really gotta calm down before I end up in jeopardy, just like the game show. Broski, my twin, that's my bestie. He love me, said I got a blessing. I swear he's gassing me up. There's no way in hell I see you passing me up. Almost said I loved your ass right after we fucked. Don't know why, girl, it was on the tip of my tongue. Yeah. Found someone I'm falling for. You hit me back, we're talking more now. The bodies that you caught before, they don't make me mad or insecure. I'm good. 1,000 on your fucking hair, 200 on your fucking nail. Yeah. This shit feel like a fairy tale. I swear, I'll make them open up Chanel. I'm a stand-up guy like Dave Chappelle. I was cursed, you about to break the spell. For real. Tell that nigga that you done with him. Girl, who cares if he gon' take it well, you done.
That was Act 2, Date at 8, featuring Drake Remix by 4bats and Drake. Justin, you know I legally gotta say that, otherwise they're gonna sue me. I gotta always say the name of the songs. And they still, like, I'm not even kidding, like, they've threatened to sue me before, Spotify.
Spotify?
Yeah,
oh,
I've received, like, legal letters, like, you have copyrighted music on Spotify. And I, like, for the first couple months, I just ignored the letters. Then they got scarier, and I actually read them, and there was a button that says, I am just citing this work, I have given proper credit, which I have since the beginning. So
yeah.
I hope that it stands in court. Your mom's a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
All right. You might get a call one day. Georgie, what do we like to do on the Ashvin Show?
We like to play games, Ashvin.
Yup, we do! Justin, you know, I've been asking Georgie that question for 7 seasons. It wasn't until season 6 when I started doing this, like, sort of Parlavian thing of playing this song.
No, it was this season.
I thought it was last season, because I did that last season, too.
Like,
it was,
maybe a couple of them I got it right.
It's definitely this season he's been doing really well, but it's always like, what do we like to do on the Ash? The game is always number 2. Like, I think once this season I made it number 1, but that's it. And he'll always be like, I don't know, like a sketch or something, but no. We like to play our games, and Georgie, do you know what game we're playing today?
No.
Okay, we are playing. Actually, I'm going to say this. Fun fact, I always ask the guests, do you want to know the game now or do you want to be surprised? And Justin, I respect it because I always say that I would answer, I want to know now. And you were the first guest, 54 episodes, to say I want to hear the game. And I respect that. I would do the same thing. But today we are playing Cop Vin Cop. Do you remember this game, Georgie?
Yeah.
Well, I've retooled it a little bit. Today I'm going to read you guys a scenario with two people, person one and person two. You're going to have to tell me who the Ash Cop and who the Vin Cop is. Now, we could just assume right now, what do we want the good to be, what do we want the bad to be? Ash Cop good, Vin Cop bad, or Vin Cop good, Ash Cop bad? I think Georgie's confused. Justin, you have to make this decision.
I like Ash being good, Vin being bad.
I agree. Alrighty, so I'm going to be the judge based off what you guys say, if it's different or if it's agreed. I think the winner is going to be basically who can argue their point, I guess, if you guys defer. So this is not a skills-based game. This is an argumentative-based game. So are you guys ready to play Ash Cop or Vin Cop?
Yes.
All right. First scenario. Person 1 is at Olivia Rodrigo concert. Person 1 is in line for the bathroom. Person 2 is standing next to person 1. Person 2 doesn't notice person 1. Person 1 can't get to the bathroom until person 2 moves. Person 2 is on their phone. Person 1 is standing there trying to get their attention. Person 2 doesn't look up. Who's Ash Cop? Who's Vin Cop? What do you think, Georgie? What do you think, Justin?
I think the guy trying to go to the bathroom is Ash.
Ash Cop?
Ash. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Ash
think the
Cop.
person winning? Justin, what do you think?
I
I know what I think the answer is. So you have to think also about that. What would I think?
Why is that motherfucker on his phone in the bathroom?
So the second dude is just chilling on the phone in the bathroom.
In front of, like, near the bath. You know how, like, MSG or Barclays is? You gotta, like, walk through people. Like, it's Olivia Rodrigo concert. They're giving out Plan B pills. Like, you know that's a real thing?
What?
She gives out, like, Plan B pills because of abortion. So what do you think? Ash Cop, Vin Cop? Justin.
I'm going to concur with Georgie. I'm going to say...
So I disagree. I think that person 1 is the Vin Cop because just say something. Just say something. Person 2's engrossed. Like, they're just doing their thing, you know? So, alright, that's how you guys can tell. You have to remember, it's Ash Cop, Vin Cop. What is Ashvin gonna think? Alright, ready? Number 2! Two individuals recount a past event, but their versions of the story contradict each other. One insists they were late due to unforeseen circumstances, while the other one claims they were delayed intentionally. Person 1 will not drop the subject. Person 2 seems like they want to move on. Who's the Ash Cop? Who's the Vin Cop?
Yo, the person who was late due to unforeseen circumstances, they're just real.
So they're the Ash Cop?
For sure. Like, just tell the show, like, how we met today. You get, like, I gotta rig it now, like.
George, you agree?
I agree.
I agree! Alright, you guys get the point. Good job, good job. Alright, number 3. Person 1 is being cancelled because of false allegations. He goes to person 2 for help. Person 2 agrees to help, but help person 1 begrudgingly. The help goes awry, and person 2 is blamed. Who's the Ash Cop? Who's the Vin Cop?
Anytime you get canceled, you did it. You know what I mean? Like,
I got canceled on TikTok. I didn't do it.
What did you get canceled on TikTok for?
Who
I was in my
canceled you?
friend's room, and they had a sign because they're black, and it said "N-word busted," but spelt out. And I posted that on TikTok, and then everybody blew up my comment section saying I'm racist. and
When
shit.
was this?
This was like last semester. No, last year.
Damn, you did a
second
good job of
semester.
hiding that.
I literally deleted it because all my friends were calling me and blowing up my phone, being like, "You're a fucking racist!" Like from South Carolina. I was like,
wow.
"Wow."
Oh yeah, they would interpret it like that.
So hold up. If I go on
I can
TikTok,
post back the video so you can see it. It's in my
Nah,
DMs.
I don't want that for you. But like, if I go on TikTok right now, right, you know the like search thing, like the blue little comment. If I look that up, right, on your name, is it gonna say racist? Because that means you got canceled. Otherwise, it's just like
I don't think it's gonna say racist. I took it down pretty fast after I saw it, but like within like 2 hours, there was like 100 comments.
Do you agree?
damn.
Do you agree that with Justin?
Well, honestly, now at this point, I kind of forgot what the story was.
Just agree with him.
I agree with Justin.
All right, you guys are correct. Fun fact: that scenario.
Haven't you?
No, it's based off Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Oh.
Person 1 is being canceled because of false allegations. He goes to person 2, Doctor Strange, for help. Person 2 agrees to help person 1, but begrudgingly. The help goes away, and Doctor Strange is blamed. So
Yeah,
so you
bro.
think Peter
Oh my
Parker?
God.
Peter Parker.
Spider-Man was a straight idiot in that film, yo. Oh
Well,
my God.
he was the Vin Cop. All right, final one. During a political debate, 2 politicians argue over the interpretation of a proposed policy. One insists it'll stimulate economic growth, while the other argues it'll increase inequality. It'll lead to an increase in inequality. Both politicians cite expert opinions and historical precedent, leaving voters uncertain about the potential outcomes. Who's Ash Cop? Who's Vin Cop?
Yeah, what the hell kind of scenario is
Yeah.
this? It's like who's evil and who wants change? Answer the question. Who's bad and who's good?
So last week we played a game called Ash-I or AI, where it was Ashvin scenarios versus AI scenarios, and I was like, oh, AI kind of cook. So this one is written by AI. I explained it in detail. I was like, okay, so there's this really cool dude. His name is Justin. He's coming on the show. I did a lot more talking about Justin than that game. But, and this is what they sent out. So based off AI, will also tell me who's the Ash Cop and who's the Vin Cop.
Yo, so I get like a double point, right?
Yeah.
On the last week and this week's game.
True. So you guys think that the guy who wants the economic growth is the Ash Cop?
Yeah,
and the
probably.
guy who thinks it's gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's correct. So I guess you guys both won. I guess there's no real winner. We are all winners because we discussed the hard topics, right? Justin, thank you for playing Ash Cop, Vin Cop. Hey. And we're all winners when we're talking about the hard things. Georgie, what do you think we should do? Should we go to the sketch or should we let Justin play another song then do the sketch?
Play another song.
That's why I agree. Justin, what's the song we're going to listen to now?
Can you play Mother Nature's Bitch by ohkkkaya?
Bitch, okay, care. And oh, cool, it's a quick song. Alright, this is Mother Nature's Bitch by ohkkkaya. Stick around, we got a lot of great stuff. We're going to take a trip to Ashburn right after this.
To this current mood. Here I am, easy to please. Here I am, okay with it. Here I am. Being Mother Nature's bitch. Here I am. The whole world is my daddy. Here I am, wabi sabi puppy. Here I am, desperate for attention. Here I am, being Mother Nature's bitch. I don't wanna lose my head just yet.
No, that was the song. The last song was the song.
Was that shit gonna make it on that?
No, it's not. Now we're back on the air. Now we're back. We were discussing some crazy things during the commercial break that
Ask
we
him,
will.
ask him about.
So
Oh,
was talking about his anti-march activities.
yeah! Woo! Thank God. You know what's funny is I used to record some of these episodes on camera, and something happened where I said something really fucked up during a commercial break, and it's funny because in the Spotify version, it's like a great song. It's literally like Alex Newell. You know Alex Newell?
Yeah.
Playing like Kill the, it's like kill the lights on, love is amazing, and you just see everyone in the room like, Ashvin, why did you just say that? Bro? and then we had to go back on the stream. It was so funny. And they were like, hey guys, you guys having fun? And they were all like, yeah.
Ask Ashvin about May 1st. A day about May 1st. You know what? International.
What's May
Dated.
1st? International Hooker Day?
International Massage Day.
Oh, that's a story for the next version of the Ashvin show, all right? Not
International
the Ashvin show live, all right?
International Hooker Day was wild.
Yeah, it's my phone's. We just recorded that episode.
You know, make sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I check it every like 10 minutes. Thank you, boss. Appreciate you. So I have a phone outside. My phone is literally just sitting outside on the printer recording the episode. And it's the first time someone's ever said something about it. So
Was it the security guard?
yeah.
Oh.
Which I guess it makes sense. It's literally just a phone sitting outside because I don't want to hear. I used to have Beats headphones that would play the episode in the room so we wouldn't hear it. Actually, you can hear it in some episodes. You can hear the faint because there's a delay. It's not actually live. Sorry to spoil it, guys. But what we're saying at 8:39, you're hearing on the stream at 8:40. So you can like hear a backlog. Anyway, Georgie, what's coming up in a couple weeks for us? Yeah, spring break.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was
I'm
like,
getting
I thought
all
it
my
was another
memories.
Show like.
I'm getting a lot of memories from all my spring break because now this is the time where I don't know. This year they're like kind of fucking us over because they're not giving us a full spring break. But whatever.
Yeah, what's up with that? Normally it's 2 weeks, right?
Normally it's 1 week, but we also get off for Easter 2 weeks later. But they just combined it. So but anyway, last year I went to Iceland. The year before that I went to Disney. Remember that? That was fun. And this year, Georgie, guess where I'm going for spring break?
Mexico.
Nope. I'm going somewhere else. This year for spring break, I saw this really great, I hope not targeted ad, for this cool big mansion. It's like a salt farm in Ireland, and it's really cool. And I don't know, it sounds really cool. Supposedly there's always murder on the dance floor there. And anyway, it's called Ashburn. And they sent me this really cool instructional video that's highlighting the place. So what do you guys think? Should we listen to this? See what Ashburn's all about?
Bubba boy.
Oh, okay.
Can't top that, yeah.
Alright guys, let's check this out. This is called Welcome to Ashburn. Alright, welcome to Ashburn. The best place in the world for Ashvins. Anyway, if you live on this great planet we call Earth, and your name is Ashvin, come on down to Ashburn. Ashburn is a 40-kilometer estate with 3 state-of-the-art buildings. Here at Ashburn, you are guaranteed to have a fantastic time. But don't take it from me, we have a lot of different Ashvins here who could tell you about the wonders and the beauties of Ashburn. Here's one of them now. Hello, my name is Ratvin. I'm in charge of all the recreational activities on Ashburn. Some of the funnest activities at Ashburn include playing Fortnite, watching the New York Knicks, and of course eating Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. For those of you who don't know, I'm a rat, and my name is Ratvin. Here at Ashburn, every meal we eat is made by a former Taco Bell employee. You want a cheesy gordita crunch? We got it. You want a Doritos Locos Taco? We got it. Oh, here's one of our chefs right now, Chef Ashvin. Hello, most of me. I am Chef Ashvin, and it is true what they tell you. My menu only consists of the most exquisite, of the most fancy, of the most latest of them all, Taco Bell. You know, some people back home, they say, Chef Ashvin, why do you serve Taco Bell if Ashburn is so fancy? And to them I say, is Taco Bell not fancy? Is Taco Bell not delectable to you? Huh? Thanks, Chef Ashvin. Come on down to Ashburn and live out your greatest dreams. We promise we won't take over your family for their inheritance. We can't wait to see you. Now come on down. Oh, I don't know about y'all, but that video seemed kind of lit. I don't know. Like, what do y'all think? Y'all want to come to Ashburn?
Don't really know if I want to hang out with a guy named Ratman.
Yeah, if I could even just speak more on that. The fact that in, like, the tourist, like, attraction video, the second person they interviewed was a rat.
Well, he had gloves on. You couldn't see the video, but he had gloves on. I mean, I feel like at that point.
A rat with
On
gloves.
all 4 feet? Or
No, he stood on his hind legs, like Remy the Rat style.
did he have shoes?
I couldn't see.
Camera didn't pan that far down?
Nah, that's suspicious though. You're right. I feel
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like if I was making this video for Ashburn, I would purposely show that the rat has shoes or like the rat's wearing a little suit and like he's covered or something. I feel like, I mean, he was freaking.
How big is he? Hold up.
Yeah, this is sounding like a fucking human-sized giraffe.
Yeah,
he's ratting.
Can we also deep if it's an Ashvin-sized rat?
But yeah, it's an Ashvin-sized rat.
Yeah, nobody trying to deal with that at all. That's not even a rat. That's like I don't even know.
Radvin, we
gotta
discovered
call
him in.
Eric Adams for that one.
Dog.
The rat
You don't know
squad.
You don't know the story
we
of
gotta call
Radvin?
Hochul. Immediately.
In season 4, I was, partaking in some activities over on Beekman Benches. Maybe we'll take a trip after. And this rat came up to me and he was like, and I was like, the fuck? And he was like he wanted to take a hit. Like, all right, bro. So I let this rat take a hit of the joint, and I guess my spit mixed with his rat poison, he just turned into rat did. He's been on the show a couple times. I had Malia on last season, and I did rat bit, and I was like, oh, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get someone. And she got so scared because she thought I was gonna bring in someone. Because don't forget, she has a lot of ops on this campus, so it was really funny. But no, it was just rat.
That would have been so funny if you brought somebody on.
Georgie, it's almost halfway through the show. Do you know what time it is?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Georgi Check In.
It's time for Georgi Check In. 5, 6, 7, 8. Georgi Check In. We're checking in with Georgie. It's a time for that. Georgi Check In. The show's almost over. Let's check in with Georgie right now. It's Georgi Check In. Let's get lit. Let's get lit. Time for that. Ow! Georgie, how you doing?
Good, how about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Having fun?
Yeah.
Can you believe this is the second episode to feature someone from our hometown?
Yeah, no.
This season, yeah.
Oh, the second episode of this season, yeah, I guess.
Honestly, if I had to guess, it might get to 3.
Why?
I'm trying to get one Konstantinos Kaligropoulos for the Georgie show.
Oh, yes.
I texted him the date, so maybe he'll show up. How you been, Georgie?
Should get Heather on the show.
You wish. Do you know, Justin? All right, first off, Justin, do you know what Georgie Check In is?
I can kind of surmise.
Yeah, anyway, so fucking once Georgie, bro, we were waiting for the Ashvin show. It was literally we're chilling in the cab and
Bro, this shit was so
if I have
fucking
an
funny.
episode already great, we just fuck around. He fucking starts prank calling people on my phone.
Oh.
He's keeping it tame. He's just prank calling people we know.
Okay.
He hands me the phone. It says Heather Callahan. I'm like, oh my god! I hang up immediately. I was like, fuck. And she calls me back because obviously, and for the record, I have seen her a couple times because of Marcus, through the 4 years. It's not like I haven't seen her since pre-COVID. You know, there's some people you haven't seen since fucking Trump was president.
Deadass.
I called her back and she's like, hi Ashvin, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, Georgie just fucking pranked out on you. I'm sorry. She's like, alright. And I was like, have a nice day. And she's like, okay. And
Damn, you make her sound like she was depressed.
No, she sounded like a mother who already knew what was up. She was just disappointed. She knew that
She's probably like, this bitch, bro. It's been 3 years.
There was no fucking emergency happening. But that's cool. That's great. Georgie, there's only a couple more Georgie check-ins left. What are we gonna do after? What if you start to go through a sad time and there's no one to check in on you?
Next year.
Well, we're just gonna have to cross that bridge. That's just the consequences of ending the Astro show.
Yeah.
That concludes Georgie Check In. 5, 6, 7, 8. Georgie Check In. We're checking in with Georgie. That was the time for that. Georgie Check In. I'm trying to make the theme song sound a little bit different because it's the last couple times that we're gonna check in with Georgie before he gets really sad.
Wow. That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he had a little bit of a cadence there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, before we do one of our final bits of the night, Justin, there's a very important quick segment we got to do because this is a platform. We have listeners. There's people listening. Sometimes SZA listens in. Sometimes Steve Martin listens in. Once Joe Biden listened in. Oh, I like to tell people Alicia Keys listened in, but that one is a lie. So Justin, with this platform, is there anyone you want to shout out? It's time for shout out time.
Yeah. I want to shout out people from my hometown.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Jamie.
Shout out
Shreyas.
Shout out.
Those are my guys. Shout out Danny.
Shout out.
And Lucas.
Shout out.
And Andrew from
shout
my
out.
school. Shout out my mom and dad.
Shout out. Oh, actually, shout out to your parents too. How y'all been? Remember me? Hey.
Nah, they say what's up constantly. If I'm honest, every time I'm on a call with my dad, he's like, yo, What's his name, bro? How is he doing, Ashvin?
How that big Indian boy doing? Damn, they didn't even get to see me with the colored hair, bro.
No,
like,
they didn't.
Imagine what they would have said.
They probably would have just been like, honestly,
cool. It made sense.
Nah, they liked when you started dressing brighter. My parents were like, bruh, see? I was like, you banned that shit from my house. Like I tried to show up in joggers one day. My mom just said no. Like I'm trying to leave the house and she just looks at me as I'm leaving and says no.
It's okay for him to do it, but not
exactly,
for us.
exactly.
Hey, well, I'm glad I could be that guy.
Yeah. And they do constantly ask like, yo, how's he doing? So yeah.
Aww.
Shouts out to them.
That's awesome. All right,
Yeah.
that's enough shout outs. You know what time it is, Justin? It's time for the Justin-terview. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions because you know you're on the Ashvin show.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure you good, you know. So Justin, how's NYU? How you been?
NYU is cool. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever zoomed out of your body before, but it kind of feels like that sometimes. Like,
Okay. How different do you think your experience would have been if I had gotten into NYU?
probably like drastically. Like,
What, do you think there's a Earth where you're the co-host of the Ashvin show and Georgie comes down for the show on the final season? We're like, Georgie, it's been so long. How you doing? And you're like the co-host, and it's. I feel like if you were the co-host of the Ashvin show, it'd be like a more sophisticated show.
yeah, nah, I can see me like
Philosophy,
yeah,
theorem,
just
everything, every
just
week.
killing it. Like I'll be like, we don't even gotta play that one today.
I feel like me and you working on 54 episodes of the show, it would have turned into, just knowing what I went through in college, and like maybe it would have been different anyway. I think we would have turned into a podcast that they're like, we need to get rid of the podcast mics, like get the mics out of the kid. Like, I am lucky that whenever people make fun of like men with podcast mics, they're always like, but Ashvin's not a man, we're fine, like we're chilling. But
Ashvin's not a man. That's crazy.
how do you think our friendship has grown over the years?
I feel like
second grade.
I'd say like in the beginning, like in second grade, you were my op because you're the other big dude on the soccer field, and we were both ethnic, so I had to outshine you. And I was
Really?
low-key killing you, so
Yeah.
don't even worry about it.
Si Mbappe. Bim bop.
But after that, like when we re-met, you skipped like mad parts, so I'm just gonna really do it. But in sixth grade, I was your op, like in reverse.
Oh!
See, now how many?
Orchestra!
Now how many guests can elicit that kind of reaction, yo? Where he just jumps out of his seat.
I remember. So I did not want to play the violin. I was forced to play the violin. You played the violin too, right?
Oh, yeah.
You were in the first row. I was in the fourth row.
Thank you for remembering that.
You were in the, because I remember you were at the end of the first row. Let's relax. You kept upgrading from second row to first row, back to second row, back to first row. All
That's
right?
because they hated me, yo.
Whatever. At least I was consistent, always in the fourth row. And I remember I would be a fool. General tomfoolery would happen every class. And I remember once this teacher, this big white lady,
Miss Popple, yeah.
Yo, she was a fucking bitch.
Yeah. I had to name drop her too because I
Nah.
could not ever jack her.
I used to do sax with her, and I dropped out within like a week.
Dog, she's an op.
I was
She
out.
literally was like, Ashvin, everyone was laughing whenever I would comment on something. She's like, Ashvin, I don't think the class appreciates you right now. Justin's little bitch ass goes, yeah, I don't appreciate him. I will never forget this. I was like, this is my number one op. He will never be the genie. He will never be the genie in my fucking show. This actually is a perfect segue because it leads to my next question. What was your first impression of me? And maybe we have multiple first impressions. 'cause
Hella
we've
first
met.
impressions.
So give us a little bit of that.
So I would say, like, in second grade, we already touched on that. In sixth grade, to give my perspective, you actually hit the nail on the head. Like, I did keep transferring from second row to first row. So I was like, yo, like, at home, what kind of tactics work on authority? And I thought about it, and it came to me, glazing. Have you ever tried glazing your teacher before?
Of
And so I
course.
tried that. It didn't work at all. Because...
She rolled her eyes.
Yeah. Like, you didn't have everybody laughing, but you had a certain, like, you had a good, like, from the second to the fourth row, that side, without the violas and the, you had them, right? And so,
I never would have quit if I wanted to. We gonna walk out, play the fucking trumpets.
Yeah. This is definitely a show. But, like, from then, I was just like, all right, like, damn, like, that's kind of tough. He kind of naturally had, like, I'm cooking him in violin, but I also don't really want to play violin like that crazy. So
10 years later,
exactly.
Who the fuck plays violin? Willis? Maybe?
No, Willis. No, Willis is
way.
just wham. Willis is just hench. Oh, shout out Willis too.
Shout out Willis. Shout out.
He's fucking
he's
huge,
buff.
yo.
If you're listening to this, if Justin sends you this and you're listening to it, I hope you're doing well, bro. I hope you were an
Willis,
OG.
the redhead?
No, Willis is the Asian guy who's like, I don't think you know him. He was cracked at the violin.
Cracked at the violin.
He would play like Humble by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Like,
he was sick. He was sick. And what's it called? And I went to the gym with him, and he's a real nice dude now. So shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
But yeah, so I was just thinking like, damn, if I don't like violin, and I'm sitting here fucking glazing, because nobody laughed at my shit, what am I really doing? And so then I'm like, all right, like Ashvin kind of has like I gotta figure out, like, meeting you, I was kind of like understanding what it means to like try and develop like outside of work relationships, you know what I mean? All in school was just work relationships. I
you were
know
like
you
Stanley Hudson at that point. You're like, I come here, I do my job, I get my money, I go home.
Exactly.
And I was like, come on, bro, we can have fun. There's a water cooler.
Oh yeah, there is.
But it's ironic because it changed as we grew up. You know, you got more into your personality, I got more me. You showed me Kanye West in 2017. How does it feel knowing you are my Kanye Oppenheimer, my Kanye Heimer? How does that feel knowing that you are the man who showed me Graduation by Kanye West? And you know what Travis Scott say? There is no Travis Scott without Kanye West. There's no Utopia without Kanye West. Unfortunately, there's no Ashvin Kapoor without Kanye West, and there's no Ashvin show without Kanye West. And I understand he's a Nazi. I don't like him anymore. Tyler Creator's my #1 artist, whatever. But how does it feel knowing that you are the guy who started this universe of Ashvin is the one that really liked Kanye? How does it feel knowing you were the Oppenheimer, the death destroyer of worlds?
I feel like I've only been able to teach people like a certain amount of things, and a lot of them kind of haven't, like, they tend to be weed related. So that's not something you can put on your CV. And honestly, neither is introducing you to Kanye, but realistically, like, if you are able to change someone's life for the better, like, it's resultingly like a bit, it's a happier feeling, you know what I mean? And also, like, you're my friend.
Yeah.
So if I helped your life, I'm up, like, as well. You know what I mean?
You are up.
Yeah, because now I get to be on the Ashvin show.
It's very true. And actually, that brings me to my final question. What do you think of the Ashvin show?
I can fuck with it. You let your guests choose their music.
Yeah, it's lit. I always say the show bends to the guest. It is the Ashvin show, but it always bends to the guest. That shit hop over and shake its ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, we got to start wrapping it up because I have a feeling that the next show is going to start coming in because they're always really annoying. So that was the Justin-terview. Thank you so much, Justin, for interviewing.
Thank you.
Do you like that? How often do you, before, one more
My
question.
name is hella punnable.
How often does it get punned?
I would say that this is probably like, not too often, but like every time I hear just or justice, you're
ready.
On edge. And someone else had like a Justin playlist sort of pun, and that was good. My old roommate Ari, that's who it was. But yeah,
shout out.
It's a cool little punnable name.
Okay.
More punnable than yours, and you have a full show.
Ashvin, Justin, we are punnable the same way. Ashvin-terview, it's Ashvin time.
Yeah, kind of.
I guess Justin time is he. You can't beat Justin time. Alright guys, it is time for our final segment of the night, Ashvin's Media Spotlight. You know, I've never had a jingle for Ashvin's Media Spotlight, which is ironic, because it's like
Ashvin's Spotlight.
But I don't want it to be the same fucking thing as Georgi show.
Now.
I guess, that's pretty good. Georgi, Ashvin's Media Spotlight, we're just going to highlight a piece of media. Media can be anything, and our category today is, do you remember?
You didn't say it.
I did say it. Justin remembers.
Sunny.
Sunny. So, Georgie, what's your Ashvins Media Spotlight Sunny?
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Okay, good enough. Justin?
I'm gonna give you guys a whole playlist. So
Okay.
So you guys are all like, up now. My sunny ones are "Lonely at the Top" by Ashake.
Shout out.
"Canuck Chase" by Levi Sifre. That song is so fire. Oh
Never
my
heard
god.
of it. I'm sorry. I was fronted.
And yeah, just listen to like Caribou and V's, like great subway music, and start listening to house.
Okay. Back in the day, me and Justin used to have like I used to keep up with Justin's music taste, but now you are all. I know you have amazing music taste. I'm so happy for you.
Well, listen, later tonight.
Oh, my Ashvins Media Spotlight is going to be the final song of the night. So, my name is Ashvin Kapoor. Justin, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate you, man. I'm so glad that in the 7 seasons of the show, you are a part of the history. And
thank you.
I love you. I'm so glad we're still friends. I hope that you are in any future Ashvin shows I do, and I hope we're always friends, bro. I love you.
Make a Patreon. I'll support.
Yeah.
And then I'll be on the show so I can recollect the money.
The next Ashvin show might be in Fortnite. Ashvin show live in Fortnite.
That's crazy.
Like Twitch streaming. I'm trying to be the next Kai Cenat.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, do that. I can see you gaming.
Right? That'd be lit.
Yeah.
Georgie, thank you once again. We'll see you next week.
Of course.
All right. My name
is Ashvin Kapoor. Once again here to remind you, no matter how bad it gets, it always gets better. I don't know, whenever the fucking Ashvin recorded this episode in the past, he did not let it finish recording. Also, I'm editing this episode literally 4 months later. I'm talking about spring break in here and Easter. 2 months.